helping set the stage for what should be a physical primetime contest at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. But tonight we start Week 14 of the NFL season with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
This is the one, boys. Here we go.
We're gonna do it. We got this.
Let's go, baby. We're gonna do it. Got this. Show 'em what you got. Last chance. Let's go right now. Keep it going! Take it to him! Got it! Ready?
They turn to Harris to begin the drive. Wiggles free. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Now Pickett, changing the play. First down, and they go back to Harris. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less, as they come up on 2nd and inches.
At the 46-yard line.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 41-yard line.
That's good for the Pittsburgh Steelers. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Pickett back to throw. That's down the field and caught by Freiermuth. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Oh, boys, you got this. All the way. Go all the way. You're through. Come on, baby.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They'll try the right side with Harris. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Second down, here's Pickett. And it's caught. And in for the Steelers touchdown. George Pickens, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. With these Thursday night games, sometimes you get those quick turnarounds. You wonder how a team is going to start. They started really well.
Everyone's always wondering, going into a Thursday night game, who has their legs, who has the overall health of the team. But mentally, if you get that early edge, the other team might think to itself, them into the ground that way. That's why getting that early score means a lot.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. First down throw for Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. First carry for Raheem Mostert. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. You look at the Steeler defense, and they're a tough unit to throw against. Currently 4th toughest in the NFL.
And when you see a ranking like number 4 in the league against the pass, that's a testament to both their defensive coordinator and the general manager that crafted this unit, and now they're out executing.
Here's 3rd and 7. Here's Prescott. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well. All the way in. Touchdown, New England. Tyquan Thornton, 64 yards. And the Pats respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
Well, when you time those screen passes perfectly, they can work perfectly. But that time, it took a little too long to develop.
And you zeroed in on exactly what makes that play go. Timing. Because if the timing's off at all, those unblocked defenders coming at the quarterback, they'll put him on the deck.
Steps away to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense?
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
What's the point on the scoreboard?
Here we go. It's Pickett on 4th down. Here's one deep for Pickens. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So they take a big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations. Well, they certainly knew their challenge as this series began, and they got to stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
Now a 2nd and 10. Boston, the man in motion left. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. Calvin Austin, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Ryland on for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 49 yards. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And a short gain down to about the 33. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Pickett. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. There he goes, left side. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Well, no surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick 6.
And it's plays like that one that have made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
The extra point by Ryland up and good, and it's now 21-7. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sideline.
And they run with Harris off the option. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. Pickett going to move his guys around.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They run again with Harris. And he'll earn a couple of tough yards past the 30 to the 31. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, here's Harris. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. 47 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Well, they gave themselves options there on the third down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Here we go.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Harris running straight ahead. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. The Steelers at 5-7 now on the year. They were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage. But every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so well.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Steelers have got it back to within a score. Boswell good with the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And listen, these Thursday night games, they're tough on the body. You just played on Sunday, 72 hours later. Hey, it's game day again, but I have to think a Thursday night game in September. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. It looks like they'll move things around here. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that will bring up second down. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. 2nd and 6 from the 10. Now Pickett looking to change things up. They hand this off to Harris. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line. line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They'll come up now 3rd and 9. Looking to throw, Pickett. Open man is Johnson. Touchdown Steelers. Deontay Johnson for a 14-yard tie. And the Steelers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point now by Boswell. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. Teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now Prescott. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. It's brought in by Harris. Down at the 2. Broke through the first contact, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They motion the running back out left. Harris will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll try to run with Harris. And this time he is in. Najee Harris, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Steelers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's go our favorite running play. Best blockers, and let's get this one in.
Taken at the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive.
With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
He gets this to Thornton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
On play action, Prescott. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Prescott urging his guys to go quickly. They need to get up and set. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the 2nd half. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
The lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. Prescott, he's going to change things up here. 2nd down, here's Mostert again. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. And now an audible here into something else. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 2. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And this will be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 1st down, they go with Mostert again. And he'll take this down to the 33. From the 33, here's a 2nd down and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Steelers' 43-yard line.
Play action now. Prescott. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. A Terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And that will keep this a 4-point game.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try and work for 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through. And that one winds up no good.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They're rocking and rolling, but the scoreboard doesn't show a big difference. You know, maybe it's one of those games where coaches say you can't miss your turn on offense.
I like the way you phrased it, especially with that. I love that rocking and rolling because the explosions on offense are happening. So that's going to keep the crowd going. They're loving that. But defensively, they just can't get it together to get the stops they've needed in order to help increase their margin. They've got to find a way, but you're not counting on it. That's exactly what you said. Can't miss your turn, can't miss your opportunity.
Yeah, they're going for another opportunity now. Second down and 6 now. Now here's another carry for Harris. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Now a 3rd and 6. Buying time to his left. Pickett lost it. And that ball popped free. We can hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
Oh, they're changing this at the line. Going for it on 4th down. Here's Pickett. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Steelers' first down. It's a gain of 7 on 4th and 4.
That's good for the Pittsburgh Steelers. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On the give, this is Harris. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 118 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line.
33-yard line.
Now Pickett changing the play. Now Harris. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3. And quickly they get to the line.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. And that will be incomplete.
The as a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Boswell's kick is good, and that will finish off this third quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Boswell on now to kick this one away. This taken in right around the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Prescott. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Here's Prescott. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Just because you got the lead in the field, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. On the return is Peterson. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 129 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. They'll run again with Harris. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Now run straight ahead with Warren. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. This is Harris. Taking it right down Broadway. Down the sideline he goes. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Najee Harris, 37 yards. And the Steelers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead now up to 14. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. taken at about the 1. There he goes, right side. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Pats at the line, ready to go. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right?
And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over first down 10 at the 23-yard line.
Can't we score? Ready up.
On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. Going across the formation, he finds Fryermuth. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief, because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done, but they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it, and that's exactly what they did.
Flush to his right, and that's going to be caught downfield by Mims, and he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot, forcing the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Here's 2nd down. Prescott now. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. A 2nd down throw for Prescott. He's going to take another shot here. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's 3rd down. Here's Prescott. That is caught. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 16. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. That's caught right side by Mims. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7.
Down at the 7-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They come up now on 2nd and 2. Now Dak. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You called that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps him in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. Pickett going to move his guys around.
3rd and 2.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. Well, they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll be their 2nd, so 1 more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. How about this? They'll change it at the line. An audible here to get a new look. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Maintain that mental toughness. Let's go.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And try to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short. And he is short. He needed 2. He only got 1. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position. This is 1st and 10. To throw, Prescott. Looking deep downfield. And this is caught. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get 1 piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So with 14 seconds on the clock, they've got to go with the onside kick.
It's the Steelers that come up with it. And that should just about do it. The fourth quarter, it felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
Please get it together. All right, fellas. One more time.
Here's Pickett. The throw right side here going to be incomplete. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now every